paraphrase Thomas Merton, too often in life we climb the ladder of success only to get to the top to realize that the ladder is leaning against the wrong tree, or worse, nothing at all. Well, hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Creative Fight Podcast. In these videos, these are the ones where I set my camera up in my office, hop in front of it, and talk about a few themes from my most recent book with the hopes of providing some inspiration and ideas for you so that you can live a more creative and meaningful life. Well, in this episode, we're going to talk about this whole idea of these ladders that we climb. You know, this happens to us all. We're mindful, we're focused on the moment, which is a good thing, but sometimes what happens is as we're climbing that ladder, we forget to think about where it leads. Well, that's where one of our exercises, or one of the exercises from the book comes in. This is from chapter number 3. And this one is really about reflecting upon the ladders that we're climbing in 3 different ways. One is related to vocation or career. Another one is relationships. And then third, creative or artistic expression. What are you doing creatively? And what I want you to do, or what I ask the reader to do for this, is to really take a moment and think about, okay, well, I'm doing this right now, but where is this going? What does it look like from the top? Is this ladder leaning against the right tree? Am I going in the right trajectory? And as we start to reflect on that and just ask ourselves, okay, well, what are the ladders that we're climbing in our life? What are we really going for? Then next, to add another layer on top of that and say, well, what are some of the ladders that I would like to climb? And where do those lead? And how can I start perhaps at the bottom and then move up towards the top? You know, if you want to get somewhere in life, you want to create something great, if you want to live a meaningful life, it isn't going to happen by accident. You have to have intention. So this episode is really about adding a layer of an intentionality and playing off that idea from Thomas Merton. Again, let me repeat that quote. He said, or paraphrase that quote, that too often in life we climb the ladder of success only to get to the top, to realize that the ladder is leaning against the wrong tree, or worse, nothing at all. If you take nothing else away from this particular episode, just reflect upon and think about that quote throughout your day, and then ask yourself, well, how can I climb those ladders which would mean more to who I am and who I want to become? All right, well, as always, thanks so much for joining me in this episode. If you want to post anything related to the book, I would love to see it. You can use that hashtag, #TheCreativeFight. And thanks for joining me. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you have any thoughts or ideas or suggestions, you can always reach me by going to thecreativefight.com and using the contact form there. All right, well, have a great rest of your day. Fight the good fight. Bye for now.